Good day, guys. Welcome back to my channel. So, for those of you that are yet to subscribe and you've not subscribed, make sure you click on that subscribe button, like and share. So, we would want to take a look at NASDAQ 100 for this week, which is this week that we will be predicting for, which is January, let's say 3rd of January, right? Or second, markets will not be opening on Monday, but it will open on Tuesday. So we want to take a look at where movements will be made. So last week we did analysis on NASDAQ right 100, and we told you that we will be having a bearish move on NASDAQ 100, and I told you our target, which is a level of 10,687. Our NASDAQ have gotten to that level, right? So what you are having right now is kind of like a pullback. So one thing is that we want to continue our movement. So if we want to predict this movement for this week, we have to start from the higher time frame, which is the monthly time frame. We would analyze it downward to the 4-hour time frame. So now this is the monthly time frame, right? At first, you want to know the trend for such assets that you are trading. You can see previously NASDAQ 100 was giving us an uptrend. You clearly can see an higher highs and an higher lows here, right? Price was giving us an uptrend, one. Secondly, we can see that we were trading above the 10-period moving average. Now, those of you that trade the moving average, you know that once your price is above your 10-period, then we all know that is a long movement. So you can see, let's see from 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, right? 2021, we were having a bullish. It was, early 2022, or can we say late 2021? That's about, let's see it early 2022, right? NASDAQ 100 started giving us a bearish move. You can clearly see it since this throughout 2022. NASDAQ has given us that bearish move, and will I say fortunately or unfortunately, we would continue that movement to 2023 till market stabilize and everything start going over. Now you can now see this price, it is now dropping. One, you can also see it trading below the 10-period moving average. You see, previously it was above the moving average, so we were going long. Right now, it is below the 10-period moving average. So we have no doubt that to sell on NASDAQ 100. So we would see this to be a drop, and we will consider this to be a pullback on NASDAQ. Then this will be considered a drop, and we will take a look at this to be a pullback. And again, you can see a new drop. If you notice that this new drop were breaking this previous lows, and now this is a pullback here. After this pullback, what do you expect? You expect a further bearish move downward, right? So we will be able to see that movement. I think by the time January end or February end, you'll be able to see that price has gone well. But anyway, that is it. So you can see that once we had a drop, a pullback was made that came to our moving average. Guess what we had again? We had a drop, right? This is the drop. Now a new pullback was made, which came close to our 10-period moving average, right? And guess what we got? A drop. Now a pullback has been made that came to our moving average. So if we are following this channel consistently, I told you guys that we should be expecting a drop, since earlier this month. So this is it right now. You can see that this month has given us a drop. So by the time we enter next month, which is January, still expect more drop on this NASDAQ 100. So more bearish move is to come on NASDAQ 100. Now that should now take us to the weekly time frame. So this is a weekly time frame. We talked about a level of 10,687. We talked about NASDAQ 100 getting to that level. Like say, fortunately, we got to that level. So before you actually go ahead and consider this trade, like I said, first of all, you would want to know the trend for such trade. Is it an uptrend move? Is it a downtrend move? Is it a ranging market move? So we can see that this price is giving us a downtrend move. Coupled with the fact that this price itself sits, it is below this 10-period moving average. If eventually this price goes bullish and breaks above the 10-period moving average, then and then we can consider it to go long, or we can consider to go bullish. But as long as it is below this 10-period moving average, then there's only one movement you should watch out for, which is to actually sell short on your NASDAQ 100. So we've taken out these lows, right? So there's no doubt that since we've gotten to these lows, a pullback is happening here, which is more visible on the 4-hour time frame, by the way. So after that pullback, we should expect more drop. So this week we actually opened and closed bearish, right? This week that just finished, we opened and closed bearish. So this week that we are predicting for, which is January, right? By the month of first week of January, we should also expect same bearish move. We should also expect NASDAQ 100 to open and close bearish, right? You can see this week here. Will I call it week one a bearish move, week two bearish move, week three bearish move, week four bearish move. So for the week five, we will be having a bearish move on week five. So maybe week six, then it can now give us a bullish move. That is week six. But this week five that we are predicting for, we should expect a bearish move. So above all, this week that we are predicting for, we are talking about for we should get a bearish move. Now I see this movement like this. So let's start this from here. We should take a look at this to be a drop, a pullback, see a new lows that broke this previous lows, and we will take a look at this to be a pullback. And guess what? A new lows needs to be made that will take out this previous lows. Above all, NASDAQ 100, we will continue to see that bearish move. That should now take us to the daily time frame. Like I said again, before you place your trade, you want to zoom out, know your trend. Markets don't make three types of movements: uptrend move, downtrend move, or ranging markets move. So what we are getting here on NASDAQ 100 is a downtrend move. So all we would want to do, right, is to wait for a setup, or try to look for a setup or a position to actually go ahead and sell on this NASDAQ, right? That is exactly what you'll be waiting for. So you can see that price has actually reacted to these levels that have highlighted here. So if you are following this channel consistently, you would have seen how price were was reacting to this same level here. One of the reasons why I took it as a resistance level, and this level down here, we will take it as a support level. We saw that previously once price drops to this level, right? So it came to test this level, which is, let's say, call it resistance, then drop to the support level, and then again it came to the resistance level on NASDAQ, and again we saw a drop to our support level. Then again it actually broke out. Previously it was the resistance level. Then once price broke out of it, then this previous resistance level now serve as the new support level. You all know that once price tends to break out, the previous resistance level it broke out from will now become a new support level. So this is what it has become here. Previous resistance level now become a new support level, then went up again to the new resistance level, then came again to this support level, and guess what? Resistance level. Now once price dropped, we talked about having this bearish move, right, on NASDAQ 100. So this is, we've gotten that bearish move now. That is to tell you that this new lows, which was the previous support level, right, before this level here became the support level, this was the previous support level, right? So I told you guys that we should expect price to drop to the same level. So price has dropped to the same level, right? So this is what we've gotten. Now take a look at this NASDAQ 100. So you will see this to be a drop. You can now take a look at this to be a pullback. Then again a new drop that broke this previous lows and a pullback. That's what we've gotten, a new drop that broke this previous lows, and this will be a pullback. So I believe this price will come up, give us a little bit of a bullish move to around 11,000, try and give us like a double, will I say double top, double top there, reject, and price will drop again down to this same level of 10,686. So this week we're expecting NASDAQ 100 to close bearish. That is exactly what I'll watch out for. So this week that we are predicting for, NASDAQ 100 should be able to get to a level of 10,600 plus. So watch out. At least we should kind of get like a little bit of a bullish move, right? When the market opens again, kind of like serve like double top, right? Double top, reject and drop. So that is what I will be watching out for. I don't know how you guys want to go ahead and take this trade, but I believe price will give me a reaction here, as it has served as reaction as once occurred here. Reaction as once occurred here. We saw a reaction. So this price is coming to this level. I believe price will get to this level, give me a reaction and drop. Above all, if you want to guide and sell, I think you should be able to sell when the prices below the 10 period moving average. That would make sense. Well, that should not take us to the 4-hour time frame. So clearly we would want to sell, right? So what does the 4-hour time frame actually says? It says we are on a bearish move. We clearly can see a lower lows and a lower highs. right? Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. The price was trading below the 10 period moving average, right? Previously, then, but as at now, price is above this 10 period moving average, right? So you can see it here. So this is one of the reasons why I said I wanted to actually go up a bit. This is, I think, it was this level I was talking about. I think it was this level I was talking about, right? I said I want our price to actually give me, okay, yes, this is the level, yes, this is the level. I've highlighted it here. This is the level here. So on the 4 hour time frame, so I would want price to give me a last, let's say, impulse move. Once price can get to this level, then I will now expect a drop down again to this level. So you can see it on the 4 hour time frame. Price is above the 10 period moving average. If you would want to sell on the NASDAQ 100, the advice would be let this price be trading below this 10 period moving average. Once it is trading below it, then you can go ahead and sell. As long as it is still above that moving average, it will be very dangerous for you to sell. So to be on the safe side, let it to be below this 10 period moving average before you sell. So above all, that is my analysis for the week. So if you have anything to sell, just like make your comments, I'll watch out for it.